Okay, this is 28 to make and it's episode 14. That means we're 2 weeks in, with just 2 weeks to go. That is the halfway point. I've not missed a video upload yet, so fingers crossed we can keep the momentum going. In today's video, we're going to talk about depth of field and why it's important to a headshot. So depth of field is just a really simple photography term that describes which part of an image is in focus. Because when you take a picture of a camera, the lens will focus on a certain area of the image, and that is called like the plane of focus. If you have a shallow depth of field, then it's only a small area that's in focus. If you have a very wide depth of field, then it's a very large area that's in focus. So wide depth of field is really good for like landscapes and images where you want to be able to get a lot of detail in the foreground and the background, whereas a shallow depth of field is really good for a portrait where you want to be able to focus the viewer's attention on a certain part of an image. So to be able to demonstrate this, I've put a different lens on my camera for today's video. So that's why it might look a little bit different. So I've set the camera's lens to focus on me, and you should see that my eyes are nice and sharp and you can make out all my features. But anything that's beyond this plane of focus, even my hand just going out this far or the background being behind me, will appear to be blurry. If we shot this exact same thing with a wide depth of field, this is what it would look like. This is the exact same shot, but with a really wide depth of field. As you can see, it just doesn't have the same vibe to it. This is a quick example of a headshot with a really shallow depth of field and a really wide depth of field. So you can see in the wide depth of field shot, there is a lot more in detail in the picture, including the background, which can potentially be quite distracting. Whereas if we have the shallow depth of field picture, then it's a lot more painterly and it has that nice blurry edge look to it. And to me that just looks more classical and it suits what fits into my style of a headshot a lot better. So that's it for episode 14. I hope I've explained depth of field kind of well. I just think it's a powerful tool to be able to use in a headshot to be able to isolate the subject. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I can't reach the camera to do the thing because it's further away. I just cut the block. Oh, and if you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this series, subscribe to me on YouTube because I only have 19 people at the minute, and just some more would make me feel better.